Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. I'm your host, Jeff, and let's talk about measuring creativity in kids and animals. Children and dolphins perform similarly on a new nonverbal test for creativity. Yep. Researchers investigated creativity in preschool children and bottlenose dolphins using a nonverbal cross species methodology. Dolphins and children were trained to demonstrate a different non repeated action in response to a hand gesture. Both species performed similarly in terms of originality and fluency, although children's actions were more energetic than dolphins. No way. The study is proof of concept of a novel technique for understanding and quantifying creativity in young, nonverbal children and non humans. When Deidre Yeater, a psychologist at Sacred Heart University who studied cognitive development in marine animals, set out to study creativity, she found she had a colleague with parallel research interests. Dawn Meltzer, also a psychologist at Sacred Heart University, works on cognitive development in children. Both researchers were surprised to learn they use similar methodologies with their subjects, spurring them to collaborate on a cross-species investigation of creativity. Okay, that's kind of neat. Flipper. Creative actions. Creativity is considered one aspect of intelligence, but there's an issue with most current assessments of creativity. They rely on verbal methodologies, which leaves out anyone who is nonverbal, including very young children, children with developmental delays, and non-human animals. Okay. In a study published in the journal Animal Behavior and Really, there's actually a journal for that? Wow, they have a journal for everything. Yeater and Meltzer tested a modified nonverbal creativity task in preschoolers and bottlenose dolphins. Participants were trained and assessed in their natural habitats, a preschool classroom or a natural lagoon enclosure at the Roatan Institution for Marine Sciences. The researchers trained 7 dolphins and 21 children over multiple sessions and positively reinforced them when they performed a new, i.e., non-repeated behavior in response to a hand gesture. It could take months or years to train a dolphin to this type of task. No kidding. And children too. For kids, we gave them a week during which we came in multiple times and taught them that this nonverbal cue indicates they should do a new behavior. Okay, that's what you're talking about. For testing, each dolphin and child engaged in a task until they no longer exhibited a repeated behavior. Probably also for the children to be a matter of they got bored with it. And which should happen pretty quickly for most children. Hence, probably why 21 children. Melzer and Yeater coded their behaviors for fluency, number of non-repeated behaviors demonstrated, originality, and flexibility, low, moderate, or high activity level. They found that children and dolphins produced a similar number of non-repeated behaviors and also showed similar originality scores. When it came to flexibility, though, there were differences in energy levels. We found lower flexibility levels for the dolphins. No way. They were not exerting as much energy as the children. Can we get a collective duh? I knew that, and I wasn't even a part of the study. I just had children. According to the researchers, this could be due to the incentives provided during training and testing. Become a parent. You'll know this for a fact. You don't even need to see a study. and how fast they're going to drop out. It all depends on the type of personality of the child. For producing a non-repeated behavior, dolphins were rewarded with a fish. But Yeater says that they knew they were going to get their normal diet at some point during the day. Well, right, they're captive fish themselves for them, Children, on the other hand, received stickers for following the command, which was highly motivating until they grew tired of the stickers. Hence the 21 children. And they were taken out as they stopped caring. Hidden abilities. Ooh, hidden abilities, okay. Yeater and Meltzer both were excited about future applications of the modified creativity assessment in children and animals. The study validates that you can use cross-species methodologies to look at similar behaviors. Sure. It's valuable science that shows that we can use this assessment with multiple species. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, blowhole's wide open. He's taking a deep breath. On the non-human side, Yeater has more experiments in the works with other marine mammals, such as pinnipeds, seals, and sea lions. Yeah, I could see that. And orcas. That would be interesting. She's also interested in investigating the more complicated tandem create. Q and dolphins, where two animals have to come up with a novel behavior to perform at the same time. Meltzer also sees valuable applications for this creativity assessment in children with developmental delays or under the age of 3. Standard IQ tests for children can miss information. There are so many abilities that they overlook. The new assessment offers an opportunity not only investigate at creativity in non-humans, but to tap into the abilities of younger children or children who may have disabilities. This is something quantifiable that researchers and others can use with children to get them to show what they are capable of creatively. Okay, interesting. It'll be interesting to be able to see what else they can be able to come up with this. I mean, obviously, it really didn't tell you specifics about the study, just that they created a methodology for being able to hopefully be able to assess non-humans and human developing children in order to be able to see, how creative and how their brains can work. It would also be very interesting to be able to see if they're going to, if they're doing this and taking brain scans of them at the time and see what is active. And there's a lot of different things I could see you'd be able to use this thing for. It'll be interesting to be able to see what comes of it. But all right, everybody, here's a little thought, stuff about children and animals and stuff like that. It's just a nice, light, story. If you like it, like and share. And if you have any questions or comments, whatever, please put them below. And till next time, try to be able to find something good and happy in your lives, and besides, of course, my channel. All right, everybody, you guys have a great one. See you next time. Bye-bye.